I love cilantro. It smells so good. I wish I could smell it. Well, you will when you make this. Okay, so
It's good.
what we're going to do is we are going to combine half a Velveeta chunk. So this is 1 pound, so a half a pound of Velveeta cheese. And I'm going to use a knife to cut it, so remember, party. So here's my cutting board. I'll only need it for a second. I got a microwave safe bowl. And let me just grab a knife.
How much do you think we need for this?
For this, I'm making a lot because I want to have extra just in case we need more. So I'm using half a chunk of Velveeta and then maybe 2/3 a can of the salsa. So here we go. Here's the cheese. And what you're going to do, I like to cut my Velveeta up so that way it melts quicker. So just...
We're going to go check on Molly cutting her cilantro.
Alright, cilantro is hard to cut, but it really looks good. And it tastes really good. It smells so good. It makes your hands smell. Alright, I think I should dice this up a little bit more. Party, because it's really close to a knife.
Okay, when we come back, Molly's going to finish her cilantro, and Becca is going to put her salsa Velveeta mix in the microwave.
Okay, we're going to take my nachos out of the oven. I can already smell them. I'm like dying to... Wait! You're using the oven! Oh, sorry. Party! Party, 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 party. Okay.
Take them out. Alright, once they cool, you can put salsa on them, sour cream, maybe we might put some lettuce on it. We don't know. So we'll let those cool down for a little bit.
Okay, now let's go see Molly with her guacamole. Okay. Alright, so I've put the cilantro in, and I'm just gonna add like half of this salsa right into the guacamole. I'm just gonna pour some in. That's plenty. Just a little bit more. Okay, yeah, that's about good. So what we have our Velveeta. We kind of mushed it up so that way when it goes in the microwave, it doesn't need to melt as much. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna add maybe over half a can, 2/3 a can maybe, of salsa. And this is medium salsa and chunky, but you can buy any kind you want. And this kind of...
Now where are we going to put that?
We're going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time, even though it's going to need a lot longer than 30 seconds. And be very careful, especially when your microwave is over a hot oven. So 30 seconds and start. Now, when this is out of the microwave, I'll show you exactly what to do and see you then. Alright. I'm just going to squeeze my lime in here.
To the guacamole.
Yeah, it doesn't look...
Remember, look isn't everything. And
But it tastes so good.
And I think with the reds and the greens, it looks Latin and spicy.
Oh yeah, it looks really good, but it tastes good. It tastes really good.
So she just squeezed a half a lemon, but she's going to squeeze the whole lemon.
And I'm going to have half a lime and half a lemon.
You mean one whole lime and half a lemon?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go back to Becca.
Okay, and I am taking out the 30 seconds went by, and I'm taking out my Velveeta cheese from the microwave.
And that is so not ready.
And you just want to check on it, stir it up a little bit. And it looks like I waited too long to take it out of the microwave when I was helping Abby. So I'm going to just pop this back in for another 30 seconds and see what happens. Check back with you then. Bye. Okay. I just took this out of the microwave and it looks delicious. And I just finished mixing it and it's about done. You see the chunks in it? It really gives us a great flavor when you're eating it. And I'm going to serve this and see how people like it. So, see you later.
Okay, I'm going to start with the fruit. So I have to cut this in half. And I have to use half of a lime juice. Oh.
Alright, so look at how the guacamole turned out. Looks really good.
I also need the zest.
Let's see your best sour face.
I can't do a very good sour face.
Okay, just slowly taste this. And be careful because you're using a knife and it's party time.
I don't have a zester, so all I do is just, I kind of cut, see pieces of the skin.
You just break off.
Okay, so when we come back, finish up this, I'm going to add the honey and the rest of the other stuff. Okay, I'm going to add a tablespoon of honey to my lime and lime juice and lime zest sauce. I'm just going to eyeball it. Yeah, I feel like a lot. Make it sweet. Okay. Now, I'm going to set this aside, and my very good friend Becca, my cousin, is going to make the fruit mixture that we're going to add to this in a little bit. Beck, you ready for us? Okay, Beck, if you don't mind, I'm going to help you. Beck.
Okay, I'm going to start on the tortilla chips for the dessert. And what I'm going to do is just preheat the oven to 350 degrees, just as before. And I'm also going to get a non-stick cooking pan. And if you don't have one, then all you got to do is take a baking sheet and just spray a little Pam, or you don't even need it, just especially when making tortilla chips, they come right off very easily. So just in case, I'm gonna little non-stick cooking spray, and make sure you keep the pan away from the flames at all times, or something could go wrong. So perfect. Just want a little bit, and we're gonna prepare this right here, so that way I can cut up my flour tortillas and just pop them right on there. And remember, we're using the oven, so
I am going to chop up and wash the raspberries. Okay. The recipe calls for very finely chopped. So I am going to finely chop these.
Abby, do you know what the cinnamon is?
It's back over there, Beck.
Where?
It's over there, Beck. You see it?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so now I am going to finely mince the raspberries. I need 1/4 of a cup. Okay? I've washed these, and the flour tortillas, when you hear about cinnamon sugar, you might think that's not so healthy, but sugar is sometimes good for your body. It's got other nutritions other than sugar and corn syrup and stuff like that. And if you're that worried, you could skip it and just use Splenda, I guess, or something else. But a little sugar won't hurt you. It's a treat. Okay. When I add the sugar to this, it's going to be called masquerade. It's when you add sugar to like fruit and stuff, and you let it marinate almost, but it's called masquerade because we're using fruit. So I have to cut out the rest, and let's go over to Becca